Hello and welcome back to the sleepy town of Midhurst, which is totally unaware of the mega transformation that it will undergo once everything will start booming over here. Now it has access to passenger transportation so their citizens can get to other places in the world. For now though it's only Sidmouth, but I don't think that any of their inhabitants has ever been to there, as the road towards Sidmouth is long and windy, as at least as far as from what I can see, they'd have to go through Bewdley, then through Morley, then come around and then pass North Patherton and then go to Sidmouth. Seems to me that would be a full day's journey. Right now, with our very fancy new train lines, it is something. I don't know, 6 minutes it says, so there. Now, what have I been doing in the meantime, huh? Because I'm always doing stuff in the meantime, and this time's no different. I've been setting a few routes to upgrade. I've been noticing they were like at their capacity, or maybe even slightly above their capacity. Excuse me there. Above their capacity. So I've been setting them to replace. Incidentally though, it were both two routes that went to Southwell. Also, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to actually start replacing this vehicle here, just because it's so old. I think we're better off if we use the cheapest locomotive we can find. I think that would actually be this one. I mean, what are your pulling powers? Details. Your pulling powers is... It doesn't say. Wait, what? It doesn't say. Huh. That's odd. It says power though. It doesn't say pulling power. It is still a very old locomotive though, and it's like 41 years old, which is like past its normal lifetime, so... That's odd. It should say the tractive effort, but it doesn't. Okay, it's not that I'm missing something? No, I guess not. Anyway, I think we should replace it. I think it wouldn't be such a bad idea to replace it with... we could we could go with this. No, I'm joking. No, we're gonna go with this. Though having said that, this does have the pulling power, but we don't need that really. We don't need something this powerful, this beastly. I mean, of all the other things though, this is like the only alternative that we have, as this one's more expensive. So yes. And then, wow, these can go to 180. Yeah, we'll just add 2, and there. That should be replaced pretty quickly. Also, whilst we are looking at this, and I usually do this stuff off camera, but how's Newton Relay doing? Because I'm kind of like looking at the old trains that we have. So let's just take a quick gander at Newton Relay line over here. There's currently 11 passengers waiting, it's not that much. And over at Relay, there's currently also 11 waiting. Is that because the train's just departed? Seems to be the case actually. No, it's Leominster Relay. Yeah, the train has just departed over here, but it's not even full, so there's no point in us replacing the Leominster Relay line. At least not yet. I'm only looking at passengers. Ooh, Stockton Oil. Let us take a look at this. Yeah, 39 years old. It doesn't really... I mean, Stockton Oil, right? That's like... somewhere over here? Yeah, it's this one, actually. This doesn't seem to need actual replacing. I mean, Stockton is, yeah, no, it's doing alright. Actually, why? Oh, I think the, you just had an upgrade. Isn't it? Yeah. You know, even though it doesn't really say that it needs it, Wait, oh. Yeah, it's almost full. We're still going to replace this, just so that we have a little bit of a more modern armada of locomotives in our employ. Now, I'm pretty sure that these are the more powerful versions, but I do believe that for Stockton we can actually get by using a very, let's see, we've got a 45, 55. We're gonna use this locomotive just because it has a shorter lifespan, and I expect that we might want to replace this at some point. Though, you know, the same could be said for the Newton line, but in all honesty, I don't think we'll ever need to replace that anytime soon. So we'll add this, and then we shall add... Ooh, that's actually interesting. It can carry 45 at the moment. That's only like 3 of these wagons. We will go with a little bit of expansion in mind, so there we go. Yes, set that to replace. It's not really needed in terms of capacity, but you know, right now we're like one step ahead of having to replace everything. I think this is a smart move. Yeah, for the rest, it doesn't really seem that we really need to replace anything. I mean, these are all brand spanking new. Same is true over here, really. And these are also all new. Good, good. Well, there we are then. Back to Midhurst, because last time we left off, we had hooked up Midhurst to the wonderful world of having your citizens go anywhere they want. And now it is also time to supply them with all the steel that they want. Steel, you got that right. We are going to connect Butley Steel Mill to the Midhurst goods station. Now, what we do need to do is we need to choose, like, where are we gonna get our coal from? Where are we gonna get our iron from? I think the coal's pretty obvious. Let us get the contour lines out there. See, there's a coal line or a coal mine over here, and an iron mine over here. And despite that, that's actually, you know, we could really make good use of having these like in the vicinity by having quite a bit of shared tracks in here. I think the terrain, in all honesty, is a nightmare. So we're not gonna do that because it's in a difficult situated terrain. We do have a coal mine over here, however, and I can see this working out in our favor, especially if we actually place the station like a little bit to the side, and then instead of going this way around, we actually go this way around the mountain and then hook it up like that. I think that will work. The iron ore pretty much is the same story. This one's difficult, so I'm more in favor of actually hooking up this iron ore mine, because it's just way more easy. Now, as far as the station goes, let us get a closer look at what we want over here. We could go with a... Yeah, no, I think that will be fine. I don't think we will need like a 4-track station. So, I'm thinking, you know, and this is just me thinking, but I am an experienced, filthy rich tycoon, of course. I think that we have the best chance if we tilt it as much as this. Maybe even go over to this side and then possibly, or maybe the other way around. Something like this. I think we have the best chance with something like this. There, done, decided. So we'll have the road go around, and this way we can just easily, well, actually, the only thing that's not easy right now is the actual goods, because we might be able to get away with the crossing just on this section. Also, we do actually need a 4-lane station. I just now realized. Fear not though, the terrain will not be botched up unnecessary, as we are going to replace this. There. See? Oh man, alright, yeah, no, I see it as well. It is botched up, dang it. Alright, we shall just smoothen this out so nobody will have ever noticed. Yeah, no, that's good. Right, so why do we need F4? Because I had forgotten that we have like 3 lines to hook up. 1 coal, 1 iron, and the goods, of course. So, yeah, about that. Anyway, I think we might as well just place our other stations over here. And then get a move on with, yeah, getting everything hooked up. So, let us go. I will build the station here. Just so you can see if it works out. It is still pretty expensive. The closer we can get it though. I mean, this is pretty good. I don't like it to dig into the terrain that much. So we'll have to make a slight swirl. We're gonna go around the mountain. And then over here, well, this shouldn't be any issue at all. Anyway, and we should try and aim this actually, so that we just go by the town like that. So it's important to put the station in the right place. Let's see here. I think this might be aimed a little bit too much, but I don't think there is too much actually, so that we can already start curving towards the mine. I think that's actually perfect. Right, okay, so we shall do some road hooking up and upgrading and track building right now then. Come on, let's build, shall we? Alrighty, look at that, look at our tracks, look at them all being done. I think that we got quite a beautiful set of tracks over here. It's a bit of odd shaped, you know, but other than that, I think this is gonna work out just brilliantly. So, what is next? Well, let us quickly set up quite a few new lines, because we're gonna need at least 3, and at most as well, by the way, at least for now. We're gonna have Midhurst coal, which is gonna go to there and there. We're not gonna set it to full load for now, that might change in the future. Then we are going to have Midhurst iron, which is gonna go from here to there. And back again. Same story, not gonna set it to full load. And then we're gonna have Midhurst goods, which by now you'll probably know how that one's gonna be set up. There and there, right. And same story. Good. Oh, by the way, man, these colors, is it just me or are they like all the same? Oh no, they're just very light variants, and I must say that this green, yeah, there is variance, but it's not that much. Ah well. Anyway, yeah, we need to get trains. Now I have placed depots for each line separately, so we should be able to get that rolling. What are we gonna use over here? That's a very good question. We could invest for the long haul and go with these. On the other hand, what we also could do is go for the relative short replacement span and use these. And I'm thinking that this is the smarter choice. Oh, we also have the older wagons, which we will probably need to replace at some point too, because I'm thinking that, well, I wouldn't say quite yet, but we should at some point get like the upgrade for this wagon. I don't think it's too far off, maybe like in 10 years or something, which would actually be excellent. So now, where? Ah, there is our train. Currently we have 3 wagons. I mean, it doesn't really need to go that far, and if we ever wanted to be able to successfully set to full load, I mean, how big is Midhurst if we're talking about cargo item supply? 41 already, and that will grow. Oh wait, I closed down the depot. So that's 41. Now I think for now we should be good with this. Besides, it's because of our depot placements, it's also quite easy to just add wagons. So there, Midhurst coal. That will be your route. Then the next one shall be over here. This one, pretty much the same story. I think the distance is about equal, if not a little bit shorter actually. Well, it's actually quite a bit shorter. So we'll go with 3 wagons on this one. We'll use the same locomotive, and there we do need to set this to iron ore, else we're gonna have issues. And wait, which, where, what, help? Midhurst iron. There, done. Right, then the last bit, and then we're all set and ready to go, is the goods line, which, same story basically, even though actually, going to think of it, maybe we should, yeah, in fact, you know what, we're gonna go with the more definitive option over here. That's gonna last quite a bit longer, but then again we also have the better wagons over here, so we don't need to replace that. So it's only for like when the oh, by the way, this means that we have 39 goods already. That's like, except for the coal, I think the coal has, no, that's more than the coal and the iron combined. So 3 wagons, definitely enough for now. we can always add more later anyway. So there, sorted. Right, let the vehicles come out and play, huh? I mean, this should basically, in one go, just take care of all the good issues that Midhurst has. Is it all? No, that's not what I wanted to know. No, I want the town of Midhurst. Dang it, not some station. It's not showing it. It's probably because the first train needs to get in here, but this should all fire up relatively quickly, you know, once things start to get running. Now then, you might think like, alright, build leads next. Yes, but there is a thing that I have noticed that I wanted to show you, which is over here. Look at what the hell Stockton is doing. I mean, this is just nuts, you know, absolutely nuts. But the thing is that it's very badly connected. I mean, there's like no way that they can actually get over here. So, also, it seems that over here the trains are actually making it difficult for all the vehicles to pass over here. So it's actually rather bad. It's also the people passing here. So what we're seeing over here is actual traffic jams. Yup, traffic jams. Did not really imagine that we would have those. However, what can we do about it? That's the question. To be honest, I'm feeling that the goods line is actually at fault over here. It's not really that it sees heavy traffic, but it's just, you know, it feels like the goods line, if we somehow had this bridged or perhaps this tunneled, then it would be a lot better. However, try and get this tunneled right now, now that the town has pretty much overgrown all possibilities for tunneling. But this part of Stockton, though, I think we should help out Stockton a little bit, and I have the intention to do so. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna build a road here, because this part of Stockton will not ever get surfaced. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna simply connect it up to over here. That way we can set up a line for Stockton to go like well, actually this new part we're not surfacing yet, so that way we can set up a line that actually goes, maybe we can get a road over here. I mean, I could try. Definitely that could happen. I'm not saying I'm gonna do that right now, but that's definitely something that could happen. What I'm a bit in dubio about is, should we build a line through here and then all the way through here that goes like that? That's kind of like what I was thinking at first. Or should we shortcut it by doing this? Then the whole line doesn't really have a purpose. What we do need to do though is hook this up via a bridge through over here to get it go around. At least that was what I was thinking. Yeah, it's probably for the better if we do that. Because right now there's just no point in going around over here. Or, and that's the other option, we build a loop and we have one route that goes... I think that's much better actually. I think it's much better if we build a loop and then have a route that that just visits these areas. Yeah, I think that's a very clever way to handle this. However, I fear that if we try... Yeah, it's gonna complain about not having enough space. We can remedy this though, and we shall. The way of doing that though, remove tracks, upgrade road, and then replace tracks. You know, it's not always this. Oh, not replace tracks. Okay, if I go with this though, would that work? Or is it now gonna say not enough space? It says How is there not enough space? Do I need to remove like a little bit more? I mean, I don't mind doing that, you know, money is not the issue. Now it works. No, it won't. Uh-oh, have I botched this up? I might have. In that case, you know, I think it's better if we leave out the crossings and build a bridge over here. So we'll remove this road. We'll do the same over there. We will replace the tracks because they are far more important. And yeah, it's time to build a bridge here. So let's get that sorted, shall we? I don't know really what kind of asphalt this is, but it seems to be semi-transparent. It's really odd, but I don't know. Maybe it's like some kind of half-glass tarmac or something, but I can see clearly the outlines of the pillars and the terrain through it. Yeah. Also, just for your information, building road bridges in this game is an absolute nightmare. If you don't have to, don't. Anyway, we got this sorted right now. All that we really need to do next is get this loop closed. And then we're done. Then we can get ourselves the bus route over here. Right, I don't think we removed that much traffic, and it will really, you know, smoothen up the whole flow of trains and traffic, you know, using this bridge. Right, so if we go along with this, we might as well upgrade a few more of these roads then, huh? I'm thinking like at least these, because I wonder. Wait. You're not supposed to drive over there. I don't know how, but apparently I can just teleport you to wherever I feel like. I think that's quite cool, but I don't know, I don't think it's really supposed to work that way. That probably screwed up our bus line over there slightly as well. Ah well. Can't always roll 6 with a dice. Now. The next part of the route, because now we're currently going like through here. I wouldn't mind if we take like all this section with us as well. I mean, I wouldn't mind upgrading all these roads either, really, to be honest. I mean, I don't get why I haven't done this before, but clearly we get speed benefits from this, so I might as well quickly do this right now. So yeah, I'll be upgrading roads. Yay! Right, turns out it wasn't really as badly needed as I thought it was, but yeah, it is time for us to set up this new bus route, and this is really starting to become a nuisance, man. Maybe what we should do instead of a tunnel, have like a bridge or something. I don't know if that will even fit. But this is really starting to become a nuisance. And you know what we could do though? What we could do is just have the road bridge up here, and that be our entry point to the city. Oh wow, that would so lopside the development of the city. It would also really cut off like any passengers just walking to the station, but I feel like most of them are coming by bus anyway. Nah, we'll have to see. Maybe that is the better option. For now though, let's set up this new bus route. I don't like it how the game is not understanding and needs to make a loop over here. So what we'll do in order to force it to make the loop like this, we're gonna add an extra bus depot right over there. And after Park Lane, I want... No, crap. Wait. After Park Lane, I said. Yes, that's the way. Right, okay, so it's looking good. That's Stockton 5. I mean, Stockton is becoming the metropolis of the century like this, man. It's really, like, crazy in the way this town's developing. Right, now what we want is over here in the road vehicle depot thing. Fancy Mercedes buses. We'll buy quite a bunch of them. And we don't need too many, because, well, as of late, you know, with so much money, I feel like I don't really need to carefully count the amount of vehicles that we're gonna use, because, well, it will run a profit eventually anyway, right? So, there we go. Now, that is all sorted. Wow, and just look at the amount of passengers over here, man. Just look at it. I'm really worried, though, about this stuff that we got going over here. Maybe we need to relocate all of this. Maybe we need to like move away the depot and then perhaps upgrade this road or something. I don't think it would be a bad idea, to be honest. I mean, everything's bogging down over here. We'll see how it goes. If it gets any worse, we'll definitely have to do something about it. It's not gonna be an easy solution, so... Yeah, there we go. Right, Midhurst is now hooked up, and we have addressed a pressing matter at Stockton Central. I think that's pretty safe to say. Also, how you doing? You're still not producing anything. Why is that exactly? I mean, it's not like you don't have any goods or anything. I mean, all the wagons have just arrived over there. Maybe only right now it will start actually producing. I'm pretty sure that we got everything sorted right. Have I botched up them wagons again? No, these are iron for the iron ore mine. These are coal for the coal wagon. Yeah. I mean, it should all be alright. Fine, you know, it will be alright. So, yeah, there we are. Now, the next logical step, of course, is Bewdley and then Morley. And from Morley, it is even gonna be easier, because then we can hook up towards our existing stations, which should boost the development of these cities even further. You know what? Let's actually take a look at the development of these cities. So, I think that, well, you know, let's, for example, take Mablethorpe and Sutton. At the end of the line, quite isolated, does not have all the cargo, but you can clearly see that the development, it's there, it's not stellar though. So, yeah, also, are you know, you're the passenger train. Anyway, the development is not stellar, and we are aware of that. There's not much we can do about it. Sure, we could hook up much Wenlock to Mablethorpe and Sutton, but back then it was not an option, and right now I'm not going to do it. This is already showing much more promise. You can clearly see where we have come into action. You know, boom, and then the Locoboys were in town. If you take a look at Sandy though, Sandy will show a lot more promising results. Yeah, look at this. Near vertical development. Yeah, it's going pretty well. You can see that Sandy, you know, having access to multiple towns is developing a lot. Whoa, Sandy Southwell. I don't know what's up with Southwell, but Southwell seems to be the epicenter of development currently. And that even has, like, them faster trains going to and fro. I guess we're looking at an unfortunate moment as the train is about to arrive and take a hell of a lot of passengers from this station. Not all of them though. So it might be in our best interest to actually maybe lengthen up this train. I'm just saying. Also, I think that the station of Sandy over here is going to get a small influx of passengers. Yeah, look at the passengers. Hello, buses. I think we got some work for you. Wow. Crazy, man. Alright, so it isn't as bad as I thought. Anyway, you know, you can clearly see that Sandy had some development. Southwell is also developing stellar. Look at it, man. It's just going... It is, you know, topping off a little bit currently. But it's developing absolutely stellar. And it has some really nice buildings in here as well. Look, we're getting a skyline. At least Southwell is. Over here we have the town of Raleigh. I wouldn't be surprised if, yeah, this isn't, it is developing, don't get me wrong, but it's not as stellar as we'd expected it to be. Same for Leominster probably. I mean, yeah, look at that, see, it's almost like if nothing happened over here. Time stood still, eternal. However, and this is, now it's becoming more interesting, of course. Stockton-on-Tees. Look at it, we can't even supply all the cargo over here anymore. Ooh, come to think of it, that's actually a thing. The cargo supply, but yeah, development, huh? It's becoming a metropolis. What we might want to do actually is build a bus station like somewhere over here that hauls off cargo to over there. Also, this is becoming worse. This is becoming really bad, actually. Yeah, we need to do something about it. First, before we get to that, you know, I want to see a few more towns, just to check the development. Whoa, what happened? Oh yeah, we had to pay our cost. Look, Tola. Measly town, you know, just growing along with time progressing, and then boom, the Locoboys happened. Also, oh yeah, no, we have a very long coal train. We can easily take care of that. It's just that when I see things pile up that big, you know, I'm always a bit worried that I might need to change some capacities. How's Cromer doing in this regard? Yep, Locoboys came to town, huh? How's Woodley doing in this regard? Oh, wow. Okay, this is even more insane. It had barely any development, and then boom, it's skyrocketing. Honestly, it is... Meltham shouldn't really... Well, Meltham does not have any supply of goods. Hold on a second, that's not right. It should have. It is only producing one goods. How's that even possible? Something is wrong here. Let's see, the cargo. Have I... Oh, never mind. Oh wow. Oh wow. I feel so stupid. Yeah, so Meltham, huh? How's your development? We can now see how a town would develop without any goods given to it. You can actually see that it really needs the goods to catalyze the growth of the city. I mean, we can take a look at Sidmouth that actually does have goods. Doesn't do much. But wait till we get like, we get the complete circle going. North Patherton, which if it wasn't for sea and pile of money would never have been developed. Oh yeah, it's starting to come, it's starting to come. Right, okay, so... Oh, and Brightling Sea, by the way. Very curious to how this city is developing. Because look at it, look at... I mean, this was like, bam, all of a sudden there. But it's not stopping there in any way, shape or form. It's just continuing on like crazy. I mean, Brightling Sea is absolutely rocking it. Yeah, look at it, man. It is like at the thousands. It's one of our biggest cities, actually. Wow. Yeah, anyway, we had a traffic issue over here at Stockton, definitely. Alright, the way we need to solve this, I feel, is by moving... Because a lot of them are actually waiting for this bus depot. So I think it would be a good idea if we move the bus... Oh, there's actually a vehicle in the way. How many vehicles are... There's none. How can there be a vehicle in the way? When the doors are closed, I don't get it. I'm clicking here frantically, you know, hoping to remove this, but it seems like I can't. Which means that we first have to solve the traffic jam in order to... No way. Yeah, actually, it has doors that want to open, but it seems to not be able to release its vehicles. This is worrying. I mean, let me just take a quick look at the Stockton 5 vehicles. I mean, you're all driving around. The ones that are supposedly in the depot, I'll probably... There's none supposedly in the depot. Why can't I remove this then? Game? Would you please let me remove this? Or let me upgrade the roads? Terrain alignment issues. Oh man. Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna solve this, you know, off camera, because I have honestly no clue what's going on over here, but it seems like the game's showing its buggy reary head again, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna try and solve the traffic issues over here. Then I will move the depot all the way over here, just so, well, just because, you know, because I think that's a better place. And then when we come back, we will start take a look at how we're gonna solve this traffic issue. I might even do a few, you know, trial and error things off camera. Don't know. I mean, I could see us, you know, landing a bridge through here, which would be like an underpass for the road. Then we could upgrade everything, which would be quite good. I'll have to see. Anyway, that's it for now. So join me next time when we will play more Train Fever.